didn't, Jesus. Oh, hey! Didn't see you there. Just catching up on the Book of Mormonism. Great book. So my last video, I chose a religion for 2012, and I picked Mormonism out of a sock. I put all the religions in there and just picked one to go with, based on the idea that 2012, we've got 5 different cultures that are saying the world as we know is going to end. So my idea was just pick a religion, just have a dog in the fight. That way, if this big god came out of the clouds and was like, it was Mormonism, and I could be in the back like, oh, nailed it, I was in the back, I was a part of it, I was in the back, but you know. But upon further review of the religion, it's been around for 200 years. What the fuck do they know about anything, right? So, I'm denouncing my Mormonism today. I'm over it. I have a new god, and I want to share that with you. Because again, I mean, it's like, what the fuck do they know? They've been around for 200 years. So I don't know if you guys ever seen this movie. It's called What the Fuck Do We Know? Really cool movie. It talks a lot about quantum physics and atoms splitting and there being parallel universes and all this cool shit. There's some parts in it I don't particularly agree with. They have this whole scene where it's a Native American sitting on the shores in 1492, and they're like, you know, it's just showing him like looking out and the tears going down because someone left some trash or something. Alright, I'm confusing videos. Native American sitting out there and he's looking, and they're like, the Native American's mind could not process what a ship looked like because it was so foreign to him. It's like, maybe he didn't process it because it was so fucking far away. And then when he saw it, it's because it was closer. You know, like, anyways, most of the movie has good stuff in it. And one of the parts they have in there is Dr. Emoto, who's a physicist from Japan. And what Dr. Emoto does is he takes water, and he puts them all in little drops, and then he talks to the water like you would think a crazy person does. To one drop of water, I'm gonna keep that and just keep going. He looks at the water and he goes, I love you. He whispers it, or however he does. I don't know how he pulled it off. I haven't seen the actual process, but next one he goes, I hate you. And he says all these different emotions to the water. And what happens with the water? The molecular structure of the water changes based off of what he's saying to each individual drop of water. That's amazing. I mean, think of what that means, too. I mean, think about all the different religions and people praying to a god. And, you know, everyone has their miracles happen, right? So think about it. Is it really this God, or is it just us making these things happen? I mean, do you really think there's a guy in the sky that's like, yes, Jessica, you can have that red light turn into a green light. Fuck, a baby just died. I wasn't Jessica, come on. Like, I don't really think that there's this central nervous system that processes that stuff. I think a lot of it has to do with our output on it. I mean, if you look at religion, you're victims of geographic circumstance, alright? If you're born in the Midwest, you're probably going to be Christian, and there's going to be a big billboard out your side that says, Jesus is God, or something like that. If you're born in India, you're probably going to be a Hindu, right? I mean, and it just goes on and on. If you're in Asia, you're probably going to be Buddhist. If you're in Israel, you're probably going to be Jewish. If you're in Iran, you're probably going to be Muslim. Right? So you're born into it, and that's a religion that you believe in, and you believe, it's like sports. I mean, like if you're born in Massachusetts, you're probably going to be rooting for the New England Patriots. Oh my god. I got it. I know how to do this. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bless this water and make the Patriots win the Super Bowl. Right? Makes perfect sense. Well, first we got to give it love. Water. I love you. I love you. I love football. And I think that the Patriots will win the Super Bowl 40-14, or 40-17, depending on how much Giants fans are into God too. So this is the water. This is blessed. So I think the next obvious step to do with the water is to pour it into a bong and smoke it. 'Cause that will. I mean, that makes sense, right?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If thoughts can do that to water, imagine what our thoughts can do to us.
So you see, God is all around us. What the fuck is that?